The submission paradox. Men who submit are not necessarily submissive men. In fact, most of the men who submit to me are alpha. Yes, in their daily lives, but also in their personal makeup. They are generally primal and used to getting what they want because of their career, their looks, their status, or riches. You're listening to the Mistress Code. I'm RacyWilde. Most primal men are the younger males in their 20s on the road to being dominant by the time they reach 40, if they are smart. They are still in their teenhood energy where being the best, the cockiest, the strongest, the cleverest will get them somewhere. But to their credit, they want their ego punched around by me. And that's what makes them potential dominants, their willingness to be changed. I have a few long-standing primal alpha males that have reached their dominance, their intellect, their power, and their presence. They might still be a little cocky, but that can be slapped out of them quite easily. And even though they submit to me, they mostly present as Domme to the kink world and BDSM scene. It is their natural place. They have many female submissives, naturally, because of their allure and power. They are generous and humble and always available, but never obtainable. Many women have tried to keep them for their own, but have failed. So why then would such a successful dominant want to submit to a FEMDOM? Some people would say he is not truly dominant if a man submits. Some would say he is just trying to take advantage of any situation he can get. And some would say he is struggling with his identity. No. He chooses to submit because of the dominant woman I am. Firstly, submission is a choice. Anyone, alpha, beta, dominant, or submissive, can choose to submit. Sometimes people get confused at what choice is. For those who are submissive people, they feel the choice. So they believe that they are naturally dispositioned to be submissive. Others make the choice, mostly for their own gratification, some as a thought-out process to achieve a goal, but others because they are compelled to by a deep desire for someone. The latter is divine and what I know the truly dominant men do. Secondly, it is the dominant woman that stokes the desire to surrender in a dominant man. It is her feeling and charisma, her intellect, her unique way of thinking, her ingeniousness, her wisdom that inspires him to submit. He can, of course, match her power, but then they will go nowhere. And this is the crux. A true dominant man will value the rare opportunity he has with a true dominant woman, and he will choose to surrender to her. This is the submission paradox. His dominance compels him to surrender because masculine energy drives men to action. Action means to change. And so then, why isn't the dominant woman compelled to surrender when she is also dominant? Because she has feminine dominance, not masculine. In accordance with energy theory, feminine energy is being, masculine energy is acting. When a dominant woman is in her natural energy, she is the most powerful being herself. And for a dominant man, he is the most powerful taking action on to change himself. Therefore, it is natural power for a truly dominant man to choose to surrender to his FEMDOM. When a dominant man presents before me and wants me to change for him, I get a sour feeling in my gut. He isn't dominant to me. But when a dominant man presents to me and chooses to surrender, I know he is truly dominant and I am compelled to dominate him. Now, just a note, I really don't like using the words alpha and beta, but it is a cultural norm and a quick and easy way using binary vocabulary to describe personality types.